Hello everybody and welcome to another pendulum read. Now this time, this is a bizarre subject, I know, but here we go. This is Adolf Hitler. Did he escape or was he bunkered in Berlin? And it's long been rumoured that Adolf Hitler did not die in the bunker in Berlin. And a skull was kept that was supposedly attributed to him. And after close analysis, it was completely the wrong size and even the wrong sex. So, there are historians and researchers that have been very dogged in their research and have some very convincing evidence to prove that Hitler escaped through a very well-used escape route to South America. And this escape route had already been an investment route to South America from 1933. And it was a place that the Nazis used in many countries in South America to secrete their ill-gotten gains that were stolen from the Jewish people. And it's a massive, massive cover-up if it's true. So we need to find out some answers to these questions. So let's put the camera down, focus on here, and let's see what the pendulum has to say. Are you ready? Okay, well now we're going to move to the questions about Adolf Hitler. This has been fascinating because there have been a group of people studying, as you know, and I'm dying to see what the answers to these questions are. Okay, so we've got Jupiter again. And I'll put my hand under here. I'm just trying to hold it. It's got a little bubble at the top that I can hold. And I'm always afraid I'm going to drop it. Right, let's start with the first question. Was Adolf Hitler's body in the remains of the burnt-out bunker in Berlin? Was his body in the remains of the burnt-out bunker in Berlin? Oh, there we go. No. No. It's a clear no. So I have to get comfortable. There we go. Please stop. Did the Russians remove his body before anybody else came? Did the Russians remove his body? That discounts that theory. That's also a very clear no. All right, thank you. So did old Adolfie, did he swap places with one of his many body doubles days before the supposed suicide in the bunker? Did he swap places with one of his many body doubles? Did Adolf Hitler swap places? That's a clear yes. East-west, clear yes. Thank you. So was the suicide of Hitler was the supposed suicide of Hitler in the bunker in Berlin, was that staged by the Nazis? Was it staged? Pre-planned and staged? Okay. Was the suicide staged as a myth by the Allies to protect the fact that Hitler had escaped? And there we have it. There we have it. Answer is yes. Very clear yes. Okay. Did Adolf Hitler take the route through Switzerland into northern Italy and then a mini-sub to Spain on his escape? Through into southern Europe to the Mediterranean and then a mini-sub to Spain. Is that the route that Adolf Hitler took to escape? There we are. That's a yes. Please stop. So did Hitler go by sub with Eva Braun and the Alsatian dog, I believe, to the Ascension Islands in the Atlantic Ocean for refueling? This is a supposition that has been made by historians who've been trying to work it out, what route he took. And they're saying maybe. It's a maybe. All right, please stop. So did Hitler and Eva Braun go by sub to Montevideo in Uruguay, South America? Did they land in Montevideo? They did. They absolutely did. Wow, couldn't be. Look at that. So were the Nazi escapees that were they being fated by the regimes in Paraguay and Juan Perón in Argentina? Were they being treated as sort of heroes and welcomed with open arms? Were the Nazis who'd escaped justice, were they being treated and fated by the regimes in Paraguay and Argentina by Juan Perón? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'll try that separately then. Were the regimes in Paraguay, did they give the Nazis a hero's welcome that escaped? It's a sort of maybe again. Was the Nazi flag hanging in, I think it's Asuncion, the capital of Paraguay? Was it hanging in the town hall? Was the Nazi flag hanging in the town hall as late as the 1960s? Alongside their own national flag? I think that's a yes. Looks like a yes, quite a yes. Thoughtful. Thought for the day. Juan Perón in Argentina. Did he take orders from the Nazi elites who had escaped into Argentina? Did Juan Perón take orders from the Nazi elites who had escaped to Argentina? Maybe again. Maybe. All right, okay. So there's a very famous photograph of Adolf Hitler taken in 1961 in an outdoor restaurant. Is that a real photo of Adolf Hitler as an old man? Is it a real photograph of Adolf Hitler as an old man? Oh my God. Oh my God. The answer to that is yes, it is. Wow. Okay. It's rumoured that the local people in Chile, where he ended up, that he was kept in a secure compound. Is that correct? And this is a massive, massive amount of land with a very, very secure fence. Did Hitler end up in a secure compound in Chile? Oh, yes. Yes, he did. Okay. Was Hitler eventually insane? Was Adolf Hitler eventually insane? What about more insane than he was already? Yes. He was a nut job. Wow. Did every Allied government know that Adolf Hitler, Bormann, Mengele, that they had all escaped? Did every Allied government know? United States, Great Britain, France, everybody knew. Everybody knew. Wow. Wow. Is that not the lie of the century then? Wow. The lie of the century. I don't know what to say about that. That just leaves you feeling sick to the stomach, doesn't it? That was quite alarming, quite disturbing, really. And you think of places like Arlington Cemetery. And I'm thinking of places in the United Kingdom like the National Arboretum that had commemorations and memoriams for all of the fallen soldiers, heroes, heroes that went to fight to protect our country, to protect freedom, to protect Europe. And thank you to America that we actually managed to win that. And to find out that we were lied to by the governments that these soldiers were fighting for and the freedoms. To find that you're lied to if what the pendulum tells us is correct. It's very, very disconcerting. And it is the biggest cover up and the biggest lie. I'm disgusted by it, really, I am. The pendulum has no need to lie to us. It just reads the energy of the day and it tells us exactly, tells us exactly what the answers are. So, do we believe a single word our government says in future? Leave that one up to you. So be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and take good care, my friends. See you next time. Bye.